Hi, my name is Courtney, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my reflection vlog for my informative speech. And I'll just get right to the questions. Question number 1 says, what was the specific purpose of the speech project? I think the purpose was research, since it was an informative speech. That requires a lot of information and research, so you gain credibility and so that people will actually listen to you. I definitely think research is important because a lot of people, I feel like, struggle when researching on the databases on the library page. And so I think this project helps people research. And I also think this project helped with APA formatting with your bibliographies, because a lot of teachers I know use MLA still, and it can be confusing going back and forth between those two. Number 2, how did you feel going into this speech presentation? Why? I was a little nervous because I get nervous for everything, really, so that wasn't really a surprise to me. Yeah. Number 3, did you experience speaker anxiety? Why? What could you do to reduce speaker anxiety? Yeah, I definitely was anxious while I was recording myself. I tend to speak really, really fast when I get nervous, and so I found myself having really short recordings, and so I was having trouble with that. But I definitely think practice makes perfect, and after I tried it a couple of times and I slowed myself down, it got better. So to reduce that anxiety, I just think I should practice more, because practice makes perfect. Number 4, was your technology adequately prepared? Yeah, I definitely think my technology was prepared. I've been using PowerPoint for as long as I can remember, so I didn't have any problems with the audio or anything. And I think that if I had to put a video on there or some pictures, I think I could have done that with no problem. Number 5, in terms of structure and organization, what element felt natural to you? I think definitely the body paragraphs and that stuff felt the most natural to me. I tend to struggle the most with conclusions and transitions, and intros I don't know, they're all right, but I still struggle with them. So, yes. I don't know why I always struggle with transitions. It's just I have troubles connecting ideas, and I feel like I feel weird whenever I'm like saying my transitions, and I feel like it doesn't really need to be there. So that's why I struggle with that. But I'm a really factual person, and I like speaking about facts, and I like doing research, and I know that my research was really credible. So that's why I think that my body paragraphs were the best. Alright, how did you consider your audience when developing your speech? My speech was about music therapy, and I know that a lot of people don't really know what that is, but I think that if people did find more out about it, that they would think it's really interesting. Because when I was researching, I thought it was really interesting, and that's why I chose to do it on this one. And so I kept my audience at our age or a little older, and I just tried to make it interesting, even though it's not a very boring topic to me. I connect it with things like, oh, we listen to music every day, but I bet you didn't know that it can do more for you than just like a hobby, listening to it as a hobby. Because that's what I thought when I was first reading it, but I learned a lot more. And what did you do in your speech that worked and what didn't work? I definitely think my research was very, very good, and all of my information, I just think that I could maybe work on piecing it together better and making sure it flowed, because again, my transitions, I always have trouble with those, but I tried the best that I could. And I also, this links into question number 8 on page 109 and 110. It talks about transitions. This kind of helped for me, but it just made me more confused, I feel like. the stop sign thing kind of like made an analogy and said you can just connect one idea to another and find similarities in two ideas instead of finding two separate ideas. But I think that if I had a different topic, that would have been easier for me. But it still helped a little bit. And also on page 140 about the do's and don'ts of preparing a PowerPoint slide speech. That helps me because I first submitted my speech and I had some vibrant colors. I didn't really think about that, but then I was reading the book and I figured out that, or I should have known that it should be more toned colors and neutral colors so it didn't distract the speaker or the audience. So I changed that, and so that really helped me out a lot. I think that is all I have for you. Thanks for watching.